All right.
Hello.
Look like you're happy.
Okay.
Welcome, good morning, everyone.
All right.
So, true.
Welcome
to another exciting episode.
Fun episode.
Oh my God, this is going to be.
We're giving up on the
it?
numbers for this week.
That's right. Victoria will sort out the numbers like later on today.
Yes.
Yeah, about what the last numbers have been.
Yeah, and
later.
The show is your questions answered live.
Oh my God! Imagine the fun and confusion we're going to dive into today.
I know.
Cool, Yasmin, Gaza. One of the moderators, please share the show to the group. I'd appreciate that.
Cool. Excellent.
Cool. So we've discovered that when people that aren't moderators share it to the group, it needs unmoderated.
Oh, it needs to be.
Right, so it's got to be one of the moderators.
Approved.
So
it gets up late.
Right. Yasmin, thank you. Cool. You are a rock star. Everyone else, just share it everywhere. Just share it everywhere, seriously, so that everyone gets the benefit of the show.
Okay.
And for those that I don't want to be associated with this kind of stuff, really, that could reveal something. And I don't want people to think I'm crazy. Right, how's that working?
Because look at those two.
Yeah, let's share the
Do
Trump
I really
videos
want to
again.
share them?
All right,
okay.
So, did we do that yet?
We haven't.
All right.
So, go to freeneville.com, join us in manifestingmasterycourse.com, and for refunds, go to feelitrealfun.com.
Got it. Boom. So, Victoria.
Yes.
They're still joining. Perry said something, otherwise known as Bill.
Yeah, I can't see because
I can't see it because it's,
we've got
Herman's
the mic
in the way a little bit.
in the way.
All right, so shall we dive in, Victoria?
We shall.
All right.
So the first question is from Carolyn.
All right, let's
Carolyn asks, when you manifest a lot of middles, but you really want to manifest the one big thing, but it just seems too big.
Cool. I think Jenny's been asking about the IU push, so we're going to dive into that. Ready?
Yeah.
Because what I notice here are two things, right? So, Victoria, whenever you feel like making out with
me,
your wife, or no, scratch that. You know, okay. Victoria, what it's like whenever you really want to drink a bottle of scotch.
No, I've never thought that.
You know, Victoria, what it's like whenever you just want to, like, smoke a cigar after going to the pool.
No, I never want to do that.
Yeah, you get it. So here's the thing: when people use that kind of language, it's keeping it out there. You know what it's like whenever you feel frustrated that there's a dissociated weirdness going on versus I'm upset
because yes.
Right. So whenever you bring it back to you, this is subtle, but this is very powerful, and I see nobody teaching this. Right. When I go, see if I go. Victoria, you know what it's like when you're pissed off at your spouse, and she gets to try to decipher.
All the time.
She gets to decipher all through that. Versus like, right, okay, let me try again. Ready, Victoria? You make me mad. No, she doesn't. Right. So let's get a little closer to the truth. Step 3: I'm upset. Why? Because I'm nuts.
Yeah.
Right. Manifesting Mastery Lesson 1.
Yeah.
Right. Seriously, this is a game changer. So I'm going to ask you to rephrase all that
entire
Carolyn, question without the use.
So I'll just say it once how you had it, and then I'm going to say it how we want what we're talking about. So when you manifest, your question was when you manifest a lot of middles, but you really want to manifest one big thing, but it seems too big.
Right. Now check this out. This is going to really amp things up for a lot of people.
Own it by saying, when I manifest a lot of middles, but I really want the one big thing, but it seems too big. Yeah,
it's bringing it home.
Yeah.
Often when we get someone to go from, well, you see, in live training we do this all the time. Well, you know, 20, like whenever you're really frustrated about the fact that, no. Say it first person language, and it ain't the words. But when they go, you know, when I'm upset about something.
Yeah, and it totally
changes.
Changes.
Wow, like I just had an insight.
Yeah.
Right? Insight. Right? So I'm going to hand it back to you there. I could answer this in a lot of different ways. But my guess is you feel small and everything's out there, which is where that language tends to show up. So stop imagining you small and explore the bigness of you. By the way, don't play with manifesting a bunch of middles. Play with manifesting a bunch of different wishes.
Yeah.
Okay? If you've got one big wish that'll fix everything, you're literally walking away from the pearl of great price, because the lottery win, after my soulmate and I get married and he hits the lottery, you get it. That's the stuff that keeps you really stuck versus, right, you know what I want? Yeah, today, this is what I want.
Yeah.
Just noticing your hunger of the moment and giving life to it. That changes everything. So, sideways answer, but really valuable. So, cool.
Yep. Bill Perry actually just mentioned that you pushes in a lot of people's vocabulary. Yep, you notice it everywhere. Once,
Totally.
I remember
Yeah,
I used to do it I used to do it either a lot or a bit, and you pointed it out to me, and then all of a sudden it's like I'm hearing it everywhere.
Everywhere. Oh, you know what it's like whenever, like, you get, there's no ownership there.
Yeah.
There's no capacity to really get you give life.
The next question is from Jake.
Yo, Jake.
And Jake was in
Dream.
our
He still
Dream-Driven
is,
Day.
right? Dream-Driven Day,
yes.
their first round is officially over, but the course continues. So, Jake from Dream-Driven Day asks.
He asks, for feeling it real, what distinctions do you make between being still and knowing and the state akin to sleep?
Cool. The state akin to sleep to me is like, so when Joe Weldon's in the Bimmer, right? And we're going from first to second to third to fourth. Between all those is this thing called neutral. And neutral is really important. So that state akin to sleep is sort of like, there's just that, right? There's a quietness there. We back off the gas and then shift into gear, right? The knowingness is like, I'm in second now. Right? When you know something, okay, there was a point where I knew tacos were for lunch today. And I said, Victoria, and she goes, we haven't had tacos in a long time.
Yeah.
But but I'll demonstrate here. Ready? Whenever I found, there's a softness, a slowness, an experience of, tacos are for lunch. Just that understandingness. I surrendered to the desire to the point where I mentioned to Victoria, she goes, it's been a long time since we've had tacos.
Yeah.
Right? So that state akin to sleep is that there's just that little bit of slow, and then that knowingness shows up. Yeah. Boom. Hopefully that's clear as mud.
Yeah.
So remember, state akin to sleep is like when you're shifting into neutral, there's that little back off of the gas, and then you put it into second and you poke it. Going around the roundabout. Nice. So, Victoria.
Excuse me. Okay, the next question's from Ivana. Hi, Ivana. And it is, if I'm asking you, I'm asking myself. So who will answer? Me again? From my perspective, do others can think at all? Can they think at all? Or are they always thinking what I'm thinking that they are thinking? Because it's all me. Right.
It's cool. Play. At the center of it all, there's only one I am imagining. So, play. Okay, any answer to this is going to be a head answer. Not a fan of head answers at all, because head answers have people go, well, if I'm in vibrational alignment with Victoria, or Victoria's my special person, and we complete each other's, it gets really fucking weird. Right? And then special shows up and so on and so forth. And I'm not saying this with you, but I'm saying generally, here's what I notice, right? I went to the pool yesterday, okay? And Cube wasn't showing up. He was going to play with Little Licky.
Little Licky.
Right? So Cube's going to play with Little Licky, the grandkid. And 9 times out of 10, I could give a crap. But I just felt like I had companionship at the pool, right? And so I'm in the pool, and in walks lifeguard Lucas. And he struts in, hey, 28 Lucas, how's it going? Hey, I'm going in the thing. Why don't you join me in the pool? Well, I was like, all right. And we had a great, 45 minutes, 50 minutes together yakking, right? Just exercising and yakking, cool stuff. But it's the same kind of thing. At the center of it all, there's only one I am imagining. But I'm actually feeling fellowship. And then to the point where Lucas also is feeling fellowship. So explore that. By the way, you notice I didn't make it about Lucas. I didn't make him come to the thing or want him to. No, I just felt fellowship. Explore stuff like that. And you'll notice there's one ocean that we divide into 7 oceans, theoretically. And all those oceans, within those oceans are the waves. Really explore and just have fun with that. So I'm not going to give a direct answer, but I'll invite you to experience. So, boom.
Good one, Ivana. Thanks for that. Okay, I'll just scroll down to the next question. There's been lots of responses on that post. Right, the next question's from Cortez. how does one change their financial reality with the teachings of Neville?
Cool. I bet you believe reality is the physical thing. Consciousness is the only reality. Inside of consciousness, there is the echo, everything you can sense with the physical senses, anything that you can think. Inside of consciousness, there's what's leads, which is your imaginal experience, the state that you're in, right? So when I got that I create wealth, and I got that I could create 20, okay, dollars a week, dollars a day, $20 an hour, $20 a minute, that's when things got fun. But when I got I create wealth, I've been creating wealth all my life. I just defined a level and stuck with it. Okay, I just changed. Yeah, how do I experience the size of $100? I will drop $100 in a heartbeat on something that I find useful or, what do we call it? Fun.
I was going to say fun.
Yeah. Easily. Some people I know will agonize for days about spending $5. And in days they could have made a couple $100. You get it? When you get into the state of really getting, I create wealth. You've been doing it all along. So there's no beginner with this. You've been doing this all along. And when you get, I create wealth. What if I just doubled the amount of wealth that I create and had twice as much fun and worked half the time? When I see people actually start to get this, that excites me. So how do you change it? Use the tools, obviously. But I would stay away from imagining numbers. I talked about this on a podcast yesterday. Go to freeneville.com/podcast. I think it was a podcast I did yesterday, the day before. I'd stay away from numbers, personally. Okay, I'd imagine what implies that you have the wealth, which for most people, it's time, location, freedom. We don't sit in traffic. Oh, we play with puppies. We do.
Because
gotcha.
Bruce is up.
1, 2, 3. There we go.
There we go, Taylor.
All right.
Okay.
So, let's start there.
Okay.
Keep going, Victoria. We'll tie in
All
some
right.
more.
So that was Cortez. Next question's from Francis. How about creating success for someone in the real estate business who is the happiest realtor ever, but has only had one sale in 2 years? I keep feeling it real for them.
Cool. Sometimes I wondered, when I hear questions like this, do they really want to be a realtor? So I have people that email us all the time. Hey, Mr. 20, I want to trade Forex. What would you suggest? I'd say, go learn. Right? Imagine that you nailed it and go learn.
Yeah.
But then I'll say, why? I'm like, because I want to make money. All right? So is Forex your real end? Here's the question.
Yes.
I could care less about being a realtor. I get you can make good money, especially in Australia. Our real estate is not cheap. Right? You make whatever the percentage is, a couple percentage points off of $1 million house, and most houses here are $1 million. That's good money. But I have zero interest in that. Right? I'm interested in making great money while doing what I love. So in this example, I'd imagine the same thing. I'd make it 2 wishes. One, imagine your buddy happy.
Yeah.
Just having a lot of fun, living life. Imagine your buddy happy while making a lot of money. I wouldn't care what they do. Okay,
No.
because people tell me all the time, oh, this is what I want to do. I'm on fire to do it. Oh, cool. What steps are you taking? None. Right? None. They really don't want to do that. They're trying to manifest up a middle. So, again, what are the real ends? You want your friend to be financially crushing it? What would imply that? And the second thing, you want them to be happy? Cool. So, separate wishes, have some fun with that. So, that's what I'd do.
Cool.
Boom.
From Virginia. I'm growing weary of listening to people bitch, and indifference just doesn't cut it for me. I need to change something in my attitude of listening.
Hold on. How many times do you hear me say that to people?
I need to change something.
No. Hold on.
Which bit? Sick of people bitching.
Yeah. Hold on. Stop. All right. How often do you hear me say that? Well, yeah, you get it?
Hold on.
Yeah, hold on.
Yeah. Got ya.
I don't waste time. Right?
Yeah.
Here's the thing, right? I get the whole indifferent thing. But I also get, I'm not the guy that you snivel to. When I get the email, okay, here's a few hints. Ready? Urgent. Open this. All right. So I click open, and it's 4 pages. And I'll go, right.
You can wait a couple
I'll
of
click,
days.
and I'll wait about 10 hours, and I'll write back, hey, can you drill this down to 3 sentences for me? Right? Because I don't have the time. I am not going to take 20 minutes of my life to read your life story and then ask, how are you using the tools? Now, if I get the 3-sentence version, cool. How are you using the tools for that desire? You get it? I have no problem interrupting people. Do I? Hold on.
No, not at all.
Yeah, not at all. I have no problem walking away, right?
Yes.
More than once, I've left to go buy cigarettes, right? Even when I don't
He doesn't smoke.
Right? Hold on. I got to go buy cigarettes. See ya. Out I go. James, nice to see you, buddy. Cool.
Yeah.
But that's the thing, guys, because, and again, I get it. I do revise while people talk, right? Yeah, I also will interrupt them. And I'll also point out some things, because I live from the state loving teacher. I'll say, hey, hold on. You ever notice people that keep, living stories like that, keep living stories like that?
Yeah.
Right? Why don't you do something different? Right? Might be a good... How often do you see me talking about the economy, right? You don't. Okay? My economy fucking crushes it, because I don't talk about the economy. I talk about my economy. Going back a couple questions, I create wealth. You get it? Not just in our lives, but in yours. Right? You cannot imagine the feedback we've gotten from the Dream Driven Day people. We just did the last group call, and the feedback was phenomenal. Yeah. And you know why? We create wealth. There's the thing. Get it? Okay, so...
I was going to add one quick little thing. Hopefully you can, you'll say it better, but I loved how you shared to the DDD group, I think, your little granddaughter and how she'd get really angry.
Yep. Oh, cool. This is a good one.
Yeah, so you'd say.
So back when the grandkid was the grandkid, right? not a grown thing.
Yes.
So when she was a little thing, right, she'd be all upset, right? She'd do what little kids do. She'd throw tantrums.
Yes.
Right? And so most people would either threaten to beat her,
yes,
right?
Or just
ask, what's the problem, right?
Yeah.
Oh, those two are solutions, right? Tell me more about what is upsetting you and why you're a victim,
yes.
right? So versus I'd say, hold on, honey. Right? Quick question. What do you want to do when you're done with this? What do you mean? Says, what do you want to do? I want to play. What do you want to play? I want to play hide and go seek. Cool. Okay. When will you be done with this tantrum? So, what? Say, how long? 5 minutes. Cool. Can you tell when 5 minutes is, sweetheart? Yeah, it's when the big hand gets to there, right? Because we'll see where's the big hand now. In 5 minutes, it'll be there. When it gets to there, you're done, right? And should go throw her a fit or whatever, or should come back early sometimes, right? Pappy, what? I'm already done. So, you want to play now? Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, get it?
Yeah.
Zero tolerance, right?
Yeah.
No tolerance for drugs, and that's a drug. So, Victoria, thanks
good.
for bringing that up.
That's
we
cool.
explored that in dreamdrivenday.com.
Yeah, we did.
Deeply.
Okay, and Virginia's second question. How do I get faster at discerning my own crap so I can change it? Can you give an example of how you personally do this, please?
Cool. Obviously, for those who haven't done it yet, manifestingmasterycourse.com, that first week is pretty subtle. Right, we give a whole bunch of little ways to notice when you're triggering yourself. Right now, at another level, one of the things that I notice all the time is when in trance, your eyes will do something. Right, learn how to notice what your eyes are doing. This is really important, and you can feel it. Right, you can tell whenever you're lost in the '60s. Right, versus it's the '70s now. Right? Notice how to feel something in your body. I'm going to suggest your eyes. Okay? Because if I say, notice how to feel your breathing, most people say, I'm breathing calm. Not what I want. I don't want you manipulating. I want you to learn how to notice faster. Right? We did a little video somewhere, you can find it on freeneville.com, where I showed like the faraway stare and talked about that. That's another one. So, cool. So
cool. And Virginia, you
just walked
arrived.
in. Cool. Excellent.
You did say you might not make the show.
But you
did your 2 questions.
That's right. So you'll have to refund.
She said.
You're here and you have to refund. Oh, double dipper.
Okay.
That's great. It's like buying a pizza and getting to eat it twice. not the way Emmett does. Anyway. All right.
Okay.
Boom.
So the next question is from, I'll try to pronounce this, Tamarine.
Cool.
Do you think it's a good idea to keep a journal when you first start? And do you have to do any other work before setting a scene, like breathing exercises, for people who worry a lot?
Cool. Guess what? You didn't have to do anything to write your comment other than imagine having, cool. You're imagine getting an answer. That makes your fingers move to write a comment. Your fingers are dead. Your fingers are part of the universe, right? And so if you didn't have to do any no breathing exercises, no mood music, no sticky tape, nothing, right? You get it? That's what's cool. You effectively imagine something to have your dead fingers, because the universe, you're what gives life to everything, including your fingers, right? And you got me to talk, right? Not that that's hard.
No.
And we were talking at Con this morning, and like first you see the radiance, and then you hear the boom.
Yeah. Yep.
So it doesn't take much for me to talk.
Cool. Excellent.
Right.
So yes, asked
how's
what
that?
time you're doing the show, but
For God's sake, yes, I'm in Maxwell.
Everything's fine.
You're here.
Okay.
Yeah. By the way, the show does move around a bit based upon current climatic and anticlimatic conditions.
Yep.
So-
Those Antarctic southerly winds
That's
and
right.
stuff.
So Sonia's here too. Hey,
Oh, cool.
nice to
Sonia,
see
you
ya.
just arrived because we're just about to do your question.
Oh my God! Let's make her wait. Dopamine.
No, I'll do it next because... Oh, well, actually, yeah, I'll do it next. Okay, so Sonia asks, I remember Neville talking about the woman he went on a long trip with, about all she did was complain about others, but at the end said, bless their heart. This does not seem like a reflection of Neville. So is people being a reflection of you just another belief that can be changed?
Skip down to her comment below mine.
This one?
Yep.
Okay, so then she asks, are people that you see and interact with a reflection of you and or your beliefs, or just a reflection of what's going on inside?
Cool. Much clearer. Ready?
Yeah.
Cool. So I'm going to cut through all that. What I am is what gives life to what's in my life. All right? And it's fascinating because if I just stick with that, right, I get to notice, right, something's going on in that. Okay? I get to move. Right? There's the fun thing. Okay? It's just, what am I giving life to? Potential conflict, potential dance, right? Potential drama, potential dream. At any point in time. Where I get a little bit... I know Neville used these words, but I also notice how people are using them today. When people talk about it's all me pushed out, a reflection of me, all that stuff, to me that just creates endless complication versus right. So we can theoretically or realistically go she and her and me and that and so on and so forth. But if I just go right, there's no room in my life right now for conflict, right? I'm just imagining lovingly. Now notice this, I'm not saying there's no room in my life for conflict with you. Right? Not cool. Get it? Right? It goes back to the whole thing we talked about earlier. You made me mad.
Oh, right.
Right? We'll see how that works out. Versus, oh my God, I'm upset.
Yeah.
I don't care about anything else. If I just notice I am in this condition that I'll just call upset, right? Not good. Right? Versus, let's set up something more lovely. Okay? What can I surrender to?
And also, I think we mentioned it just before as well, but for me, how as soon as we start thinking, if it's all me pushed out, and this is what I'm noticing, it's all that head chatter.
It all goes head.
It's just,
Yep.
you can't avoid it. You've got to get out of that, get back down into your,
Yep.
what are you feeling?
Yep.
To your heart.
Right now, move.
Yep.
Boom.
Okay. Wow, we've got loads. This is cool. So the next question is from Gail. She asks, how do you know if you're just waiting on perfect timing for your desire or if you're doing something wrong when imagining?
Cool. If you're looking for signs at all, you're not feeling it real. God, I got one this morning. So Bruce's original mom, Regina disappeared.
Yes.
Right. This
For
is
about a year.
This is about a
or
year
more.
ago. Right. I mean,
Yeah.
every now and then we'll take Bruce to visit her, so on and so forth, and Reggie disappears. And we don't know if Reggie's dead.
Yeah.
We don't know if Reggie's we don't know. Right. What happened to Reggie? Right. We call her old phone number. Nothing.
Disconnected.
Right.
Yep.
And so it's right. And so we've past couple weeks or so, a couple times Reggie's come up in conversation, and we just imagine,
Lovingly
just
for.
imagine lovingly for, right? I was just remember memory's imagination. So we're remembering like taking Reggie and the puppies to the beach and throwing the ball, and Brucey being like a submarine out in the waves, so on and so forth. Yeah. And for those who don't get it, we're talking about memory is imagination, tones of reality. I'm not imagining. Reggie called yay. Right? I'm just recalling a memory where we had a great time with Reggie and letting it also be in my future. Because you can feel where something's in your past, you can feel where something's in your future. I just put it in the future, then move it to, all right, so that one's already happened. Right? I'm not going to go into detail here, but you can play here. Ready? And so we get home, and so on and so forth, and Victoria's checking her phone for a message, right? Because it's got a message. And so Yasmin says, oh my God, I was just thinking about her the other day. Ha!
Yeah.
See? Cool. Now here's the cool thing. Ready? Victoria's checking the message, and there's a message from the vets that some lady wants to talk to us about Bruce.
Yeah.
And it's like, right.
From Tasmania.
Right.
It's like,
and then it's like, from Tasmania. Yay!
It's
right?
going to be Reggie.
Got her.
Yeah.
Right? So what was the question?
So the question was, how do you know if you're waiting
cool.
on perfect timing?
Right. So I imagine experiencing Reggie puppy, yay, 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 Reggie in the back seat of the car, me telling Reggie, settle down. Because Reggie gets a little wild. You think I'm a little perky, Reggie's really perky, right?
Yeah.
And so like every now and then, like, cop has to show up and she'll say, Reggie.
Even in me, and I never do that.
Yeah, she never does it, but every now and then.
I have him go, Reggie, no, we're not doing it.
Right?
It's just like, whoa.
So we experience that, not just as a memory, wasn't that fun, but as a possibility, as what already happened in the future, or already now, right? What would imply, wasn't that visit with Reggie cool? Just that feeling, right?
Yeah.
And boom. It may have taken months, years, don't care, right? But as long as that feeling is there, there's the thing, because we're not looking for signs. Anytime you look for signs, is it happening? It's not happening. That's when you know you lost it. So how do you know? You know. Boom. Right? There it is. Tacos. Tacos. Who knows what song that's from?
Tacos.
Tacos.
Don't know that.
Oh, you would
Sing a
if I
bit
played
more.
it. I can't without giving the song away.
Oh, okay.
All right. But he did run for the governor of Texas, and he had a killer cigar series. All right.
Okay. The next one's from a Neville newbie that emailed 20. And their question is, I've made a list about the qualities of my soulmate. So should I read it daily or just once?
All righty. So let's, since it's the soulmate, we're going to go to the Burt method.
All right.
Alrighty. It's because, see, I could make a list of qualities about the pizza. All right, so it's got to be made with olive oil, crisp by the Black Benjamin Franklin, not the dead one. See yesterday's show. Or was it the day before? Anyway, one of those Z-Files shows we talked about the Black Benjamin Franklin making me pizza.
Yes.
And I could imagine it's got to be this kind of cheese and that kind of pepperoni. I really don't want peppers on my pizza. I hate when they put salad on pizza. Right? That just makes me want to kill people. Right? The salad or Nutella, neither one belongs on pizza. And I'm sorry, I am opinionated.
Capsicum, though, isn't just a salad. That's yummy on pizza.
But when they put stacks of it on and stuff, and it's still raw, it's just horrible.
Okay.
Right? So I want pizza to be pizza. You know what I mean? Like, who's with me? Smash the fucking love button. So here's the thing. Right? What was the question?
Soulmates.
Soulmates, right?
Yes.
So I could make a list of qualities about the pizza, right?
Yes.
And I could even drive up to the Green Hills and walk in and say, look, is the Black Benjamin Franklin working? Yes or no, right? Olive oil, is it fresh or rancid, right? Let me see the flour. That was fun, right? We could do all that crap versus burp, right? It was a good, yummy pizza. If I just feel the satisfaction, make it all about me, right? Here's the big key. Always let it be about you. It's not about the pizza. It's about that pizza was good, right? Good pizza, right?
Yeah.
It's not about the list of qualities of the soulmate. It's about you being happily married, right? Because if I make a list of qualities about her, brown hair, blue eyes, all that stuff, and then she goes a little gray, fuck, now what?
Dyes her hair.
Yeah.
Gets contact lenses.
Or she could be like Vicky Robo's guy, who has eyes that change color based upon all sorts of factors.
Like a chameleon.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
She's got lovely brown, green, blue, black. She's got all sorts of eyes, right? But it's like, right, but if it doesn't tick the box, ticks the box, doesn't tick the box, ticks the box, doesn't tick nuts versus happy, loving husband. Takes all the pressure off of her. Boom. All right. So, in other words, don't bother with the list at all.
Yeah.
Right? List of qualities about me when I'm with my soulmate. Do you feel happy? Yep, done. You know what it's like. Right? I like coming home. Right? Here's one. Ready? I'm done at the pool. You know what I do? I come home. I even call home sometimes on the way home. Right? That's sort of fun to me.
Yeah.
But it's not like, hey, I'm done at the pool.
No.
All right. Let's see how long I can drive in first gear on the way home. I mean, that could be fun. Oh, Tickle Belly Hill 4 times all by myself. Right. That's called Crazy Husband. So, all been there. Next.
The next one is another inbox one from Susan. She asked, can you explain to me position, status, meaning, or give me an example, please?
Cool. This is from another post. And so where I mentioned something about position or status, so crass commercial. Sorry, somebody can tune out if you want to. In DreamDrivenDay.com, one of the ways that we explored giving things the tones of reality was using the happy chemicals, right?
Yeah.
Because this is really, because so many people go, I'm feeling it real. Boy, that's flatline, man.
Yeah.
Right? Or I'm calm that it happened, right? I'm not a fan of any of that.
Yes.
So versus, right? I'll hit 2 really quick. Ready? The whole feeling of endorphin when I hit the Tickle Belly Hill with Emmett in the back seat. Whoom! Right?
Yeah.
I feel alive in my Bimmer. Right? I wouldn't do it in somebody else's car or tricycle. Right? My Bimmer, my dog. Right? Whoa! Right? There's that feeling of endorphin.
Yeah.
Now, position. This is a fascinating one to me because there's a lot of levels to all these, but here's a real quick one. Ready? When I walk into the pool, it's like Raymond Reddington, first episode, season 5, when Raymond walks in the pool. Right? He owns the place. He's not an asshole, but he owns the place. He gives to every person. Yeah. They all wave at him, saying hi. Say, I've got status at the pool. I am not an asshole at the pool. Right? I'm a customer. Right? Now, I can watch some of the higher-ups walk through the pool, and they've got status too, but it's more like a fear-based status. I've got a friendship-based status. I've got status on this show, and I've got status in my groups. You get it? I'm the boss, but I'm not the boss as in a dick, even though I may appear to be that way sometimes. I'm the boss because I give a crap. So when it comes to status, there's so many ways you can explore status as literally every market I've gotten into, stuff that I've been passionate about, I move to the top pretty darn quick because I imagine giving. I have the status that I can give. So there's some ways to play with that. By the way, how do you feel in your family? Oh, I'm the little insignificant one in my family, and I just wait, and I just imagine them being polite to me. I like when they're polite to me. I like when I come home and she's polite to me. Right? There's no status, right? And here's one more twist. Ready? For me to have status in our family, I've got to give status. You get she has status in my life? I don't walk in here and say, yeah, you treat me like the man of the house. We'll see where that goes, right?
Yep.
I suspect there'd be a knee and na, right?
That was nice. So for you to have status, you have to give status.
Yep. When I go to the pool, everyone has status. And I even tell the higher-ups, like, I love these guys, right? These are your frontline soldiers, right? Treat them well, they deserve it. And I mean it. You get it? Boom. I'm going to try to grab this. Michael says, I'm struggling right now in my math class and would like to transfer into a university. How to do that? Cool. So if the goal is to get into a university, imagine that you are graduating from it. There's one way. Got it? Another thing you could do, so imagine yourself graduating from university. Another thing could be, I adopted when I was really young that I'm great at taking tests. And I am a super whiz genius at taking tests. I'm good at looking. I can look at multiple choice and tell, oh, that's the bullshit answer, that's the tricky answer. So it's one out of these two, right? I've got a gift, right? I also learn very rapidly. How many books do I have open at any time on my Kindle? Do you have any idea? Right? I have no clue.
And in the toilet.
And in the toilet and on the Audible, right?
Yeah.
Tons of things. I am a very rapid learner. So a couple things. One, imagine, if you want to get into university, imagine graduating from that university. And two, bring it back to you in the way that, like you get me? I am an excellent teacher because I understand how people learn. I'm an excellent learner because that's what I am. You get it? So I'm having a couple little states weave together magically. So, boom. So, Victoria, how was that?
That was ace.
I thought it was ace. Cool.
We've got one final question.
One final question, then you can tell us yours.
This is from Bill.
Bill. Pillberry.
Welcome, Bill. How would you recommend someone use the tools to fix something like a fear phobia about flying?
I love when people ask me questions like that. It's like, I've got a friend. And it's like, it's okay, Bill.
I know, you really just want to come to Australia, so
cool.
You're trying to fix it. Yeah.
So 12 almonds 3 times a day, it's a protocol. Now, otherwise it's just a snack, right? So protocols I'm into.
Yeah.
So how do you get to Australia, right? Here's the thing. If you read the old ad copy, which is going to disappear soon, for the live events, one of the things, what I do, see, when I write an article or ad copy, it is not designed to sell you, it's designed to help you move. And if you move and you want to buy, cool. But my thing is give, right? So here's the thing. If you give that, Bill says, har, har, har. I know it's true, pal. I love you. Either way, right? Oh. Sorry, Bill. So here's the cool thing. Ready? So I don't suggest, imagine getting the money so you can come to Australia, because that'll activate what one of my exes had happen, which was every time she got extra money, something broke.
Yep.
Like, oh, man, okay, we got to change that. Revise the last time it happened, you bought golf clubs. Revise the time it happened before that you bought
Something else.
Spinach dip. Like cases of it, whatever, right? So it's all up to you. So I'd revise a couple, like whenever you got on the plane, Bill, and you're pissing and shitting yourself and just screaming and everything else, right? like a little girl or Emmett chasing Bruce, right? Revise those, right? So I love you, pal. So revise a couple losses, right? Speaking of.
It's okay. It's all right,
Go ahead,
guys.
Bruce. Okay, that's one way. The other way, right? Whenever I talk about coming to Australia, imagine getting home after the trip, having gotten gold.
Yeah.
Right? Imagine getting home after the trip, because never been to Australia, don't know what it smells like. To me, it smells like her.
I just love the coffee game, like
coffee game's
using
great.
the coffee game for that. Like as you're having your coffee in the morning now, imagine.
Yep.
Having just got home for the trip, all those wonderful memories and stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Imagine you get off the plane and instead of needing a drink, right, you just enjoy a single malt. Right?
Yeah.
Boom. That's simple, right? Hey, notice the behavior doesn't have to change. Back in the old days when I was a poor boy, single cop, I was a single cop working for 3 departments, bought my Chevy S10 pickup truck, paid $180.25 a month on it, paid my student debt, all that good stuff, and I had no money, guys, like no monies at all. I had rent, all that stuff, and so I had to get like the top shelf meat at the bottom shelf prices. I just would get the bottom shelf meat at the bottom shelf prices, right? It was my way of surviving. Nowadays, I play a game, right? I love getting the top shelf meats at the bottom shelf prices. It's my game. I've done it with airline tickets around the world. I do it with cars. I do it with meat all the time. I do it with puppies.
Come on, 1, 2, 3, Bobs.
So on and so forth.
Okay, you stay there.
But that's the thing, guys.
Yes.
Right? So you can, so many ways to play. But it all comes down to what implies your wish has been fulfilled. And it doesn't have to be a big change in behavior. It could be a big change, and this is, somebody typed this out, in experience. You get it? I still love getting the best deals on meat because I do. It's my game now. Before it was a war, it was survival. So get off, imagine, Pillberry, you get off that plane, and instead of going, give me a couple drinks, right? Got to settle down. You get off and you go, I'll take a singleton, please.
He actually, just above that comment, he mentioned something about her, but yeah, it's probably a bit hard for us to get to now. So.
Boom.
You're right there, Emmett.
All right, so is that it, Victoria?
That's it.
That was it, guys. Yes. I thought it was an excellent show. Still
is. Lots of
Look at that. Got the Reddington hat. Oh, the top secret thing. Tomorrow is Victoria's birthday, by the way, guys. Tomorrow here.
What's that top secret thing?
It's a top secret thing, right?
Oh.
So tomorrow is officially Victoria's birthday.
Yes.
Here.
Yes.
And the day after there.
Yes.
But that's okay, because today's birthday eve, and we're going to go do a birthday eve, like, Prizzy Corner thing, because we have the final question. Birthday month. What is birthday month? So I go to the pool, right? So birthday month, it's a tradition.
It is.
Birthday month is an Australian tradition where the man of the house, with his status, he buys the woman of the house with her status one gift a day for her entire birthday month. Imagine the dopamine every day. Oh my God, oh my God. Right.
Yeah.
So that's what we do. But meanwhile, I go to the pool, and the lovely Montana is there. And I say, hello, Montana. How are you? Wonderful. She goes, what are you up to today? I says, well, I skipped my nap. She goes, why would you skip your nap? And I said, because it's birthday month. She goes, birthday month? I said, yeah, you know. It's that Australian tradition where the man who loves his woman every day of her birthday month buys her a precious gift. And she goes, never heard of it. And I said, Montana, I may look a little foolish, but it seems to me that every Australian woman that I talk to, except for one, has heard of birthday month. Right?
Has not heard of birthday month.
Has not heard of birthday month, right? But only one has. The one that told me about it. So.
Wow, I told the right person.
That is right. So.
Cool.
That is it.
Okay.
So, for those of you who wanted to know about birthday month in Australia.
So, you guys, thanks for all your ace questions.
And comments, we saw some of them.
Yeah, we saw some.
You got to remember
trying
to
to look
fuzzy
over.
thing.
Yeah, that's too,
when we're inside.
too high.
The inside.
Can't see the questions from Herman.
Yes.
All right.
So, let's tell them where to go and what to do. By the way, Dream Driven Day. We will be starting the second round the 1st of next month, which is September. Then we're not offering it again because we can't do it during like the holidays.
Yeah.
So it won't be offered until sometime in 2020, right?
Yeah.
So if you want in, it's 30 people, 30 days of good fun. Life-changing stuff. Got lots of goodie testimonials and stuff. More coming by the day. Thank you guys for that. And we want you to join. Last time, by the way, all 30 spots sold out in 23 hours.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
We heard from people for weeks saying, I'm trying to get in. It's like, too slow, pal. Right?
Yeah.
Boom, fast. So,
okay.
I mentioned that because if you go to dreamdrivenday.com, you can get on the list for early notifications. And if you want super early notifications, contact me personally. Like if you're serious, right? If you're like, well, I'm thinking about it someday, don't bother.
No.
Right? So it's not that kind of course.
Don't waste your time.
Someday, not that. All right.
Cool.
So, Victoria.
Okay. So, thanks.
Everyone.
What we'd like to... We do that bit at the end of this show. I'm going to remember. Oh,
Let's
so right now, type in below what 3 things, and I can see Gail's done it already. Good on you, Gail.
Boom.
What you learn about you, and what was your best bit. Type that in.
Alrighty.
Meanwhile, go to freeneville.com, join us in manifestingmasterycourse.com, and for refunds, who was it?
Refund.
Someone.
More fun.
Virginia.
Yeah,
you have to go. Go to feelitrealfun.com.
That's right. But this show won't be up for a couple days, probably. This is the one that takes
Victoria
a bit of time. A long time to edit because she does such a good job.
Well, yeah, and I've got the others backed up as well.
That's
I
right.
need to get it going.
We are in editing constipation mode.
Have a great day, night. Yep. We've done all of that.
All right.
Thanks for all your
questions. Thanks, guys. That was great.
We love ya.
Love you.
And we'll see you tomorrow.
That's right. We will. It's the money show tomorrow.
Money show.
The money.
Money.
The
We love money.
money. The money. The
See ya.
money.